Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning's video shop and booth tour is going to be with the Hip Chick, vendor code 57. She is a 30% off items not marked firm. Let's back up just so you can get a complete look at her booth as best as I can. I'm in Garden Guy Bill's is across the way, his one booth that we did Wednesday, and that's the booth we're currently standing in. So without further ado, let's jump in. And if you wish to have any more information on any of the items, this is not going to be shippable. It hits the fees. That will be too expensive to ship, I can tell you that right now. It's not the weight, it's the size of the box that gets you. So if you wish to purchase any of these items in this video or our past videos, all the information is right down below this video and all our other videos on how to reach out to us to get pictures and more information and how to purchase. Let's see, set of 6, oh, that's a good deal. Set of 6 plastic Holly Berry made in Hong Kong, 6 firm. That's a good price on those. Yeah, so these are cute. You can get 6 of these fun little vintage guys here. I'm going to separate one out just so it's easier for people to see. There's a lot of Christmas stuff in here still because we did, as I mentioned, we had our Christmas in July. $8.40 for that cute little set. $8.40, and this comes with the towels. So you have this pretty basket, and it's going to come with those little towels in it. For a month, that. This is just an atomizer. It's missing. The bulb, and that's just $7. So you might have the bulb. The bulb is they always get hard in plastic. That plastic always got hard and crumbled up a lot of times. $7 each on the white rock and the tobacco cup. $8.40 on the little cup set there. And all her doilies are not for sale. If I don't see a tag, she's using them for her displays. So this set here is $21. So if they don't have a tag, they're not for sale. This one does have a tag on this doily. This looks like a little Rae Dunzel. That's actually adorable. That's $7. It has the little spoon. That's very cute. I like that. It's probably practical for like a cook, so you don't have to keep, using a shaker or having the Morton's container there on the little. Oh, there's a dancing couple on there. Okay, so there we go. We can see them now. They're dancing. These are interesting. They look like more like ironstone. $10.50 on these bone dishes. They're restaurant ware, which has that very much the ironstone look. It's still that semi-vitreous porcelain, so it's very close to ironstone. That's $10.50 on that set. And again, this is a 30% off vendor. $14 on this cute little polka dot bowl. And they reintroduced Pyrex at Target and Walmart and stuff. So this one is $10.50. That's the 100th anniversary with the plastic lid. I think this is Eldrith Pottery. Yep, that's right. They went out of business. They closed shop in 2017 or 18. They were over in Pennsylvania. We sold a ton of the Department 56 this past weekend, and again, she is 30% off, so $14 on the trees, $17.50, and $14 on that one. And of course, we take it out and look at it before we send it to you to make sure everything's good in there. Cute little pink baby shoes here, made in Japan, so $5 on those. Very cute. These might incur fees. $14, $21 by 2.5. Yeah, Don could do them diagonally in a box if you're getting a lot of stuff, but not sure about the shipping on that. We have some nice yarn for $5, $10.50 on the bag of zippers. We got a lot of great sewing sundries in here, priced very well, and not shippable. But we did get a sewing machine in yesterday. It wasn't going up and down, but it does light up. It's a Simplicity Pioneer. It has the multi-stitches in it, so if you can get that running again. I think the vendor only has like $20 on it. That's a good deal if you can get that going. William Patterson College Bank Bag for $14. $7 on this nice cutting board. $6.30 on the copper mold. That's quite the shelf. Now, this is local pickup only on the shelf. It's $35. Here's the dimensions. So it's a wood beam turned into a shelf. I just want to show you that beautiful shelf. So for our local folks, that is a wonderful rustic little primitive shelf right there. This pot is 18 and then 30% off. And as you see, many of our vendors have the sizes and dimensions on these, so I can do these videos nice and easy. $8.40 on the 7-inch tall. Brass candle holder. Here's cute Santa glasses. $6.30 for the pair. Very cute. 3 on that angel. It is the pair of these, and we really don't like to ship. Well, you could probably take out the glass panels, but then you'd have to assemble these all together. So more of a local pickup. That's $42 for the pair of outdoor carriage style lamps. This is not shippable. I've had a couple of people ask on this when it comes up. Red leather gloves, $6.30. Look like they're from the 80s. I had a pair like that. $5 on the cute little cast iron scuttle. $10.50 on the slab here. And again, we are visiting with the Hip Chick. That is not shippable. Take 30% off. Items not marked firm. That will be not shippable. The dimensions on that hit the... It's not that they're not shippable. First, we have to find a large enough box. And then second, you're going to be paying the oversized fees, which are not too inexpensive. $7 on that one. Hey, anybody know Wendy? Here's Winter Fun Wendy for $5 firm. And she's got either, it's just the same thing. You can get her in the purple or the green sweater. Now we've taken the Holly Hobby doll down there. She's got a lot of stains and condition issues on her. Because I did have somebody interested in her last time I did this video, and then when I pulled the doll up, I was not happy with the condition of it. And customer passed on that. So we have one candelabra here. It is black. It's $7. Here's the dimensions. And again, these are easy to spray paint this one, or just use whatever paint if you want to shabby chic that one up. You can even get like a metallic paint if you wanted to do a brass or a gold or silver tone on it to give it that look, because they are getting harder and harder to find at reasonable prices, the candelabras. So for $7, leave it as is or paint it and have yourself a beautiful one that people will never know unless you tell them that it's not real brass or silver plate. There's a lot of great books. We always have a lot of good books in this shop. This is a cute little $4 firm, not old, but it's very cute. It's a little hook. It'll hold a little bit of weight, nothing heavy. So it's not for a coat. Some great linens. And it looks like we have to still do the center island. $8.40 on these, and they are Pyrex. Look at this. Wow. How cool is this? Look at those lids, and then you have the glass Pyrex insert and then the copper base, and these are each is $8.40. That is fantastic. I have not seen those before. Those are a lot of fun. So definitely one of the things that should definitely sell from this video. Tennessee coaster tray set for just $10.50. That's very cool. And then we're going to go into the center. And for our local folks, this shelf is not for sale, but the stuff on it is. So we have $10.50 on this cute little lidded pink floral dish. How much is this little? There's the matching doily to the round one over there of the dancing people. $7 on that one. And that's going to be $10.50. So 15 becomes $10.50. 7 would be $4.90. The easiest way to do it is times 0.7, though. On things like this, my fast way to get to that is 10 would be 7, and then 5 would be $3.50. So 7 and $3.50 is $10.50. So it's just the easy way for me to do that. That's really cool. Those are 3. Let's see. This one is there. Yeah, this one's 3 firm also. So you have these beautiful glasses at $3 each. Some nice crates, not shippable. And then these are these longer burger. Whose are these? Sorrento signature. 21. You get the set of 6 with the little carrier. Paper doily, napkins, sorry, and doilies. Yes, I was right. I did read that right. $7. So you're getting a whole package of them. There's 24 total in there for $7. Great for your junk journaling or any other crafting that you wish to do. This is a nice caddy for $21. You heard Don go by earlier with we have it's called a swamp air conditioner kind of unit thing. So we got one yesterday because the back doesn't have air conditioning. The front of the shop does. So we try to pull it back. So it stays relatively decent in here, but we want it to be a little bit cooler. Make it a little more comfortable to shop. It's not uncomfortable to shop. I poor vendors at work, and that's when you feel it when you're doing the work. This is a great deal on this tray for just $7, and here's our dimensions on that. Nice fall one. Oh, and she marked this down quite a bit. Again, this is another local pickup piece. This is a nice little telephone desk. She marked it down from 90 to 40, and then you're taking 30% off. So 4 times 7 would be $28. So it's dual not included, but you can definitely repaint this. You might not want to reupholster because it's kind of a cool tapestry, but I like the paint back here. But yeah, it's really cute, and it's only $28, so a great little project piece. Or if you like it the way it is, leave it. $7 on this nice Wedgwood Jasperware in the green, the sage green. What is this? Oh, it's a Christmas Blessings 3D snow globe card for $1. Okay, let's see. Lint brush for $3, and then we have another piece of Wedgwood here for just $14. Nesting cardboard pickup on that. Let's see, 3 firm, 4 firm on that one, 3 firm on this one, and this candelabra definitely would hit oversized fees, and that is $21. So for our local folks, absolutely. And then we have a 18 and then 30% off on this rug beater, not shippable. I did want to show one other thing before I leave this booth because I've had a lot of inquiries on it in the past, and I got her to mark it down. These are cool rooster trivets. Looks like it's for the pair, and it is. So that's going to be for the pair 22, and then you're 30% off of that, and they are measuring 7.5 by 2, and you're getting 2 of them, and the colors are still very vibrant on them. They're nice large sizes, absolutely usable and practical on your table. But I just want to show you, I got her to mark this down quite a bit from 30 to 18, and then 30% off on the 15 by 5.5 wood antiques bought sold traded sign. So I know people have asked in the past, so if you're one of the ones who did, I did get her to reduce that a little bit. So if that price point works better for you now, let me know. And here's let's see, I just want to get this one doily. Here is 22 by 12, it's going to be $6.30. Right, and again, we visited with the hip chick. I had to skip a bunch of people because they haven't been working on their space, or they have we have to restock for them because they're not here. So we'll be getting Auntie's Attics restocked because she's not around, but she did leave us a couple of boxes of inventory to put out, so we will be getting to that shortly. So I'm going to wrap up at this point. I want to thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you are one of our Facebook and Instagram followers, I will be posting things on both of those throughout the weekend, little vignettes and stuff and photos and such. So again, you do not need to have like an official Facebook account to join in on our Facebook Lives and that. I mean, you do need an account, but what you can do is you don't need to use your actual name. You can keep your account completely private. You don't need to put your birth date in and any personal information that might have somebody find you that you don't want to be found by, or you just don't like sharing that kind of information about yourself. Absolutely, if you don't already, get a Facebook account. Just there's so much on Facebook. There's so much fun and good stuff going on there. A lot of information too. There's a lot of antique shops like Part-Time Pickers, and a lot like Antique Adoption does their lives on there. There's a lot of great antique and collectible shops that do their lives on Facebook, so you might be missing out on some things that might interest you. So again, thank you and have a wonderful weekend.